Imagine waking up one morning and being told, "This is your country now," even though no one asked you, and the people who decided it have never even been there. That is how Africa's borders were drawn. Long ago, Africa was full of powerful kingdoms, tribes, and cultures. People spoke different languages, followed different traditions, and lived on land their ancestors had known for generations. But then, something shocking happened. In the late 1800s, powerful European nations met in distant rooms, far away from Africa. They brought maps, rulers, and pens. They didn't bring Africans. They drew straight lines across the landlines that cut through villages, split families, and forced enemies to live together. And just like that, Africa was divided. But here's the twist. These borders weren't drawn to help people. They were drawn to take resources: gold, land, rubber, and power. Old rivals were trapped inside the same countries. Friends were suddenly separated by borders they didn't understand, and the tension began to grow. Years later, when African nations gained independence, those same borders remained, but then, the hidden cost appeared. Conflicts, confusion, struggles over identity, problems that didn't begin in Africa but were left behind there. Yet this is not just a story of pain, it's also a story of strength. African people continue to protect their cultures, rebuild their nations, and shape their own future despite lines drawn by strangers long ago. The Great Partition reminds us that decisions made without people can echo for centuries, and understanding this history helps us understand the world today. If this story opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful history explained simply. And don't forget to watch the next video because the next chapter reveals how these borders still affect us today.